All right, so I had this breaking news idea that just popped in my head as to what they can do for Injustice 3. Now, I'm going to be doing a lot of these videos because one, it's fun to kind of speculate, and then two, you guys get Injustice content. So it works out for the both of us, right? So let's jump into my big bubble of imagination. Now, what I'm going to be talking to you about today is the reason why we need Darkseid as a main villain for Injustice 3 Guards Will Fall. In order for them to do that, they need to ditch the Superman storyline and give us Darkseid as the main villain because fans, including myself, wants it. So, in order for them to ensue complete chaos on the franchise, they need to bring Darkseid. Now, in order to bring Darkseid, we got to get the Superman storyline out the way. Now, this is how I will get rid of the Superman storyline. I would wait at least like 20-30 years, right? So now we in the future of Injustice 3. This is after the events of Injustice 2 with Superman. Everything's kind of back to normal. You know, Superman's locked away. Everything's all good, right? Some of our heroes have retired. Some of them have died due to natural causes, things of that nature, right? So Darkseid shows up. And when Darkseid shows up, everybody bands together, even some of the villains that were let out, you know, got their charges dropped, whatever, and even some of the supervillains, they all band together with the Justice League to take down Darkseid because the entire humanity is at stake at this point. So we get to see people like Batman work with Deathstroke, you know, just working with all the villains. We get to see King Cold or Captain Cold work with, you know, the Flash, and Joker helping Batman but still trying to kill him in the process. Oh, we'll just say Joker, he doesn't care at this point. He's just causing chaos just to be the middleman for the sake of chaos. This is a movie to him. Joker's eating popcorn. He's, you know, look how he's looking through that little thing and he's getting ready to shoot this rocket. This is literally what Joker would do to stop Batman from killing Darkseid. Just for Darkseid to turn around and kill Joker. That would be just like dope, because we both know Darkseid, he got this I don't give a crap attitude about everything. He does not care about nothing. So him killing Joker would actually be refreshing. That would be dope. Or have Batman, you know, kill him, decapitate him or something, and then send Batman down that dark path. But I think we had enough of the dark superheroes, right? So boom. So now we got the storyline that I came up with Darkseid. So far we got Darkseid returning. That's number one. Number two, we got the Justice League teaming up with the Justice Society, whatever the hell you call them, you know, the evil version, and they're all trying to take on Darkseid. All of these people together is getting washed by Darkseid. Like, they're struggling to, you know, give some pushback or whatever the case is. And in order for them to even the fields, they need to let out Superman. Superman is just, he's in there, you know, he's hearing about what's going on. He got a TV or whatever the case is, and he's like, let me out, let me out, let me out. And then the government is just kind of like going back and forth with each other, was like, he's a murderer, this, that, and the third. They's like, he's our only hope or whatever the case is. So they don't want to let Superman out at all. Next thing you know, somebody lets Superman out. Superman comes out or whatever it is, and this is basically his redemption arc. Superman completely destroys Darkseid, or I ain't gonna say destroy. Superman evens the playing field for Darkseid, completely evens the playing field, and now it's kind of like the Justice League got a chance because Superman is back. And they have to earn, well, Superman has to earn their trust in the middle of a battle because nobody trusts him at this point, you know. So Superman comes and he's like, Batman, handle such and such, I got it from here, you know, because, you know, Batman's the brain of the operations. So they kind of like, yo, can we trust this dude? Is he really helping us? This, that, the third, whatever it is. And then he starts saving people from dying. Like, say, for example, or whatever the case is, let's say, you know, Wonder Woman, Darkseid really about to kill her with the Omega Beam, everything, like he choking her out, about to hit her with that Omega Beam, and then Superman just bink, 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 bink. He just show up and put hands and feet, like he really saved Diana, like she knows she about to die or whatever, you know. So he basically take Diana's, let's say this, he takes her lasso or whatever the case is. I'm gonna redo the death real quick. He takes the lasso, and he wraps it around her neck or whatever it is while she's trying to escape, and he's pulling on it with his foot on her back like a dog. And then Superman just comes and saves her. Or let's go with the third option, she dies. He pulls it and then boom, it snaps her neck. She's done, she's finished. Now Superman goes into full rage. So real quick, let's make this even funner. I'm gonna stop the story real quick. I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. Do you think it should be A, where I said Wonder Woman is about to get hit with the Omega Beam and then Superman comes in for save? Or should it be B, where she is laying on the ground and he takes her lasso, throws it around her neck, tightens it, and puts his foot on her back and just kind of pushes his foot through her back and pulls on the rope and just like snap her neck off? So which one do you think we should go with in the comment section or whatever? I think I kind of like part 2 better because Darkseid is like just like a human badass is what he is. You know, it's like a huge badass, I should say. So I want you to sound off in the comments on that one there. But I think Darkseid would be a very, very fun villain that they could do a lot with. So let's say next, all right, he kills Wonder Woman. Superman started going ham. Okay, he charged up by like 20%. Like he doing damage, like he making them pay. He's feeling that hurt all over again. He's feeling that hurt that everybody felt when so basically he's feeling the hurt again, like what happened to Lois, and he was like, no, I cannot let this happen again. Now he just going berserk on Darkseid or whatever the case is. So next thing you know, boom, Batman doing this thing. Darkseid ain't going for it. Darkseid shoots an Omega Beam. Boom, Batman hit the motherfucking the little switch thingy, you know, boom, grapple hook to a building. He tried to grapple hook over there, you know, he running from Darkseid. Darkseid just blowing buildings up with his hands behind his back like mink, 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 and then Batman just he just got in past it, you know? So Batman tried to go to a building, boom, hit it with an Omega Beam, boom. Batman just, oh, he down right now, he down. So next thing you know, Darkseid go over there and he start monologuing or whatever it is, and he be like, you're a very hard human to kill, or something like that, you know? And Batman be like, just get it over with, because he know he done, he know he cooked at this point. And then boom, Superman just come from out of nowhere. Superman's like, Darkseid, this is between me and you. Bing, hit him with a punch. Darkseid get the flying like Goku looking for Vegeta on a Tuesday. Mine, slam right into a building. Next thing you know, they throwing hands, whatever the case is. Batman hit a button on this, you know, on this little wrist thingy. Bing, 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 bing. Batmobile come. Nah, the Batwing come. He used the grapple hook, shoot himself into the Batwing. Batman hurt. I'm talking about he hurt. He get it to take him back to the cave. And we like, where Batman going? Next thing you know, Batman just like, you know, he get on the intercoms. He's like, Diana's dead. Such and such incapacitated. Flashes, you know, flashes out, whatever. And he was like, I only have one option. And Batman just started racing all back to the Batcave. We like, where Batman going? Batman running from throwing hands? What? This is new. Like, I'm talking Batman getting out of Dodge. Next thing you know, like, Darkseid knows he gotta keep his eye on Batman. He know Batman is a stupid, smart human. So while you know, Superman putting them hands on him, you know, he trying to dart some stuff. He see Batman getting out of Dodge, so he shoots another Omega Beam. Ming, shot it at Batman. He clipped the Batwing. Batwings get clipped just slightly. Boom. Now one of the wings on fire, and it starts spinning in a circle like it's getting ready to crash or whatever the case is. Next thing you know, boom. Batman go underwater. Now he underwater. He trying to get out of his thing. Boom. He managed to get out. Whatever the case is. Wow. Next thing you know, you see somebody pull up on a I call this one right here. Now this is a made up little Batman thing I came up with. This is made up. It's called the Bat Runner. Boom. Man pulls up on the water. Who it is? Man, it's your boy Robin. Robin come on. He's like, yo, Batman, come on, we gotta go. Hops on the jump. Batman was like, go help the others. He's like, but Batman, go now. That's an order. Batman hop on the jump. Me. Like he riding the water back to the Batcave. And then next thing you know, boom, Darkseid just hit Superman, send him flying. Boom, hit him, knee him in the stomach. Boom, smash him into the ocean or whatever the case is, and he just started chasing Batman. I'm talking about Batman getting out of Dodge on this jump, like mean. Batman rides over this little ramp, hit a mean ass backflip. Boom, junk hits a backflip. While he's in mid-air, Darkseid shoots a Omega beam. Batman hits a backflip on the speedboat on some GTA shit. While it's upside down, Batman just boom, the Omega beam hits the speedboat, blows it up instantly. Batman just started gliding, like boom, he just, gliding over the water at this point. But it's all good though, because he close to land. So next thing you know, boom, Batman gliding, he gliding. Superman, boom, chasing him. Darkseid, shooting beams at him. Bing, 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 bing. So it's annoying. He turn around, get the wrecking with Superman again. Ming, 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 ming. They throwing hands, whatever the case is. I'm talking about they throwing real live hands. So the rest of the Justice League at this point, they on the sidelines looking like, you got my boy Hal Jordan. Nah, I don't like Hal Jordan. Let's take him out the story. We got my boy, what's his name? We got John. We got, come on now, his name is right on the tip of my tongue. It's called, you know which one I'm talking about, right? John, what's his name? John Stewart. Boom, there we go. We got my boy John Stewart helping Cyborg up off the ground. I'm talking about Cyborg is completely de-cyberized at this point. He barely can do anything. And and his lantern ring is just low. I'm talking about Flash needs some snacks. Flash can't even run like that. He low on energy from all the output that he used or whatever the case is. And then it's just going terribly wrong at this point or whatever. So Omega starts shooting beams in the water. Batman underwater, mind you, he's still injured or whatever the case is. Batman underwater, he holding his breath. So he hold his breath as long as a human can hold his breath or whatever the case is. And then next thing you know, he reaches in his pouch, he grabs something and it says 3 minutes on it. And he puts it on his mouth or whatever it is. That gives him an extra 3 minutes. So the next thing you know, Cyborg was like, we gotta do it. We gotta get him out of here. We gotta help Batman. We gotta help Batman get there. Batman can save us all. He knows, he has a plan for this or whatever. And he was like, my boy John Stewart was like, then sacrifices must be made. Next thing you know, he puts Cyborg down and he flies over to Darkseid, knowing he about to get washed. So he flies over to Darkseid. Darkseid just looked at him like, man, I know you ain't about to try to fight me. And he just he hit Darkseid with a freaking lantern punch. I'm talking about his ring turns into a fist. He hit him, mine. Hit him 3 times. And then I'm talking about my boy Darkseid was like, you weak, pathetic insect. And then he just, bing, hit him with the Omega beam, blow him up instantly. I'm talking about Buddy get the fall and he chase him, grab him by the neck. I'm talking about just holding him up. And he was like, you're a disgrace to the Lantern Corps. You're the weakest of them all. And then he just crushes his throat, crushes his larynx or whatever. He falls. Cyborg gets the lantern. Next thing you know, Darkseid look over. He sees Cyborg. Man, get the going over there. You know how he be doing that little slow descent with his hand behind his back. Boom. Now one of his feet touches the ground. He walking over. Cyborg lift one of his arms up. You can see the static coming from his arms as he try to power up his little gun thingy or whatever it is. And then he hits some buttons on his wrist or whatever that's going to deplete all his power that can possibly kill him or whatever the case is. And then Darkseid is just like, he like, you stand no chance against a god. And he was like, he said, if you don't stand for anything, he said, stand for something. If I don't stand for something, I fall for anything. Or whatever it is. I had a little good line. I can't really get it out of my head. But Cyborg gotta have his little good ending or whatever. We gotta hook my boy Cyborg up or whatever the case is. And then the next thing you know, Darkseid grabs him by the throat. I'm talking about he just messed up or whatever. And Cyborg just hit the button to self-destruct. So he grabs on the Darkseid real tight. And he was like, This is for everyone you've killed. Or whatever it is. This is for Diana. Grabs him. Self-destructs. Boom. I'm talking about Hiroshima type levels. Or whatever the case is. So, we see this big explosion. Darkseid come out the explosion like a few seconds later, but his clothes all banged up. Or whatever the case is. He aggravated at this point. So, while all this is going on, Batman had already made his escape. He gets on land, or whatever the case is. Gets on land. Boom. Robin over there, making sure everything good. He over there checking on the other people. You know, Robin a human. He can't really throw down like Batman can. So he got to stay incognito at this point, or whatever the case is. So he over there helping out one of the other people. They over there, they incapacitated. We just gonna say Zatanna at this point. She over there incapacitated. He trying to, you know, help her little fine ass out, help her get her to safety or whatever the case is and stuff like that. And it just ain't working out the way it's supposed to or whatever. So Darkseid look over there and see. He starts slowly coming over there. He be like, Zatanna, get up. We gotta go. He's coming. Or whatever. And then she was like, we've lost. There's no point of fighting. Just let it be. Or whatever. Boom. So my man Robin like, man, I'm about to put hands and feet. I'm talking about he ripped the mask off. Like Robin took his mask off. He like, I'm about to put hands and feet on Buddy. Now, mind you, this is Tim Drake. This is not, you know, Batman's son or nothing like that or whatever it is. And he waits for Darkseid to come up to him or whatever. And Darkseid was like, this is your fate. You cannot escape it. And then Darkseid walks right up to him or whatever it is, and he was like, any last words like before I kill you? And he was like, no last words. Bing! I'm talking about he just popped off on Darkseid, hit him right in the face, breaking his hand or whatever it is. And Darkseid was like, much respect. You know, he gave him his respect. He like, much respect for going out as a fighting warrior. You would have made a great, you know, minion on my team or whatever the case is. And he was like, just kill me and get it over with or whatever the case is. Boom. Next thing you know, he just punched Robin right through his chest. Robin died right at that point. Crazy, man. Everybody just going crazy. All the heroes going crazy. The villains going crazy. I'm talking about my boy over there in the corner. Deathstroke was like, you know, live to fight another day. He tell his team to start, you know, evacuating. Like, we getting up out of here. Like, the heroes can't beat this dude. What makes you think we can? Here go Captain Cold. Captain Cold talking about some, there will be no Earth to conquer if we let him win. You know, so my man King Cold get the busting at him. I'm talking about he hitting them with buckshots. Mine. Shooting the little ice pellets at him. Ice pellets hitting, hitting Darkseid. Darkseid getting hit by the ice pellets. And he turn around and just Omega Beam. Hit him. Kill King Cold. Not King Cold. He killed, killed Captain Cold. Hit Captain Cold. Boom. He gone. And Batman making his way to the crib. I'm talking about he gone at this point. We ain't gonna see Batman for a good little second or whatever the case may be. But when I tell you Batman on a mission, he is on a mission, a straight mission. So I want to pass the question off to you guys in the comment section below. Just real quick. I'm gonna pass this question off to you guys below. Now, how do you feel about how I constructed all the deaths so far? You think I did a good job? Or do I need to put a little more effort into my my stories, my little, video? Should I kind of like add some clips? Should I put more work into the videos as far as like really investing some hours to kind of put the image on screen to kind of turn it into like almost like a little story mode? That shit gonna take hella hours, but I think it probably will be worth it. But y'all let me know. But if y'all don't mind me just explaining in the story the way it is now and you can see it in your head, then that's fine. But if you actually want me to take clips of like Darkseid and merge them with other clips to kind of get the story out for you guys or whatever, let me know, because I'll probably mess around and write an entire Injustice story and spend a couple of hours working on it, I think that would probably be fun. But I want to know what you guys think, because I don't want to be sitting here putting hours into something that you guys don't like, or whatever the case is. So that brings our story for today to an end. I know a lot of you probably wondering, well, wait, where Batman going? What the rest of the story? This was just getting good. I know it was, but I got to keep you guys interested. So I want you to come back for part 2. I'm going to be uploading another Injustice 3 video. It's going to be a continuation. Now, it probably say part 2, or it probably won't say part 2. But I want you to come back tomorrow at the same exact time, so that way you can get part 2 of the story. I'm probably going to touch on that new topic, and then I'm probably going to give you the ending of this topic about Darkseid, or I'll probably just name the video how, you know, Darkseid part 2 or something like that. The story continues, to see how you guys react to it and everything. So I appreciate you guys. If you're watching this video for the first time, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content and Injustice content, and tons of other content that's going to be coming. So if I did a really good job on the story, hit that like button to tell me that you want to see more stories like this. It was really fun coming up with that. Mind you, I'm coming up with all of this on the fly too. Like, I have nothing written down, anything at all, but I got this crazy apocalyptic story going on that I would love to share with you guys. And wait till you see what Batman do. We know Batman always coming out on top. We know that. We know Batman is just like out there Batmaning. Like, he Batman for a reason. His superpower is money, and his superpower is being the world's greatest detective, and he can solve any crime. So what freaking Darkseid is doing is committing a crime, and best believe Batman knows how to solve it. He knows how to solve it. Believe me when I tell you that, or whatever. So again, check out the other videos on this channel. There will be more content. I love you guys, appreciate you guys. Let's make this fun again, right? Let's make this fun. Let's have some fun with these stories. Let me know what you think. And if you want to add on to the story, you can do so in the comment section. And if I see a good story piece, I may add it, or I may read it in the next video. I think that would be pretty dope too, to kind of like take y'all comments and kind of read them in the video for y'all adding on to the story. That would be pretty good. So at this point, we writing the Injustice 3 game ourselves. How about it?
I've been in the spot going crazy. Yeah, they don't shade, but they don't faze me. All these people hating cause they hate me. Going crazy. Then I do them more than they do. Yeah. Pull up Bentley Continental cool. Yeah. Wake up in the morning next to you. Yeah. Count a million just to start my day. If you say you love me, girl, you know it's just a phase. Hey, I've been waiting on you for some days. Before your car smash, better look both ways. I don't take advice, so there's nothing you can say. Titties in my face, gonna be hard to look away. I've been in the spot going crazy. Yeah, they don't shade, but they don't faze me. All these people hating cause they hate me. Going crazy. Then I do them more than they do. Yeah. Pull up Bentley Continental cool. Yeah. Wake up in the morning next to you. Yeah. Count a million just to start my day. If you say you love me, girl, you know it's just a phase. Hey, I've been waiting on you for some days. Before your car smash, better look both ways. I don't take advice, so there's nothing you can say. Titties in my face, gonna be hard to look away. I've been in the spot going crazy. Yeah, they don't shade, but they don't faze me. All these people hating cause they hate me. Going crazy. Then I do them more than they do. Yeah. Pull up Bentley Continental cool. Yeah. Wake up in the morning next to you. Yeah. Count a million just to start my day. If you say you love me, girl, you know it's just a phase. Hey, I've been waiting on you for some days. Before your car smash, better look both ways. I don't take advice, so there's nothing you can say. Titties in my face, gonna be hard to look away. I've been in the spot going crazy. Yeah, they don't shade, but they don't faze me. All these people hating cause they hate me. Going crazy. Then I do them more than they do. Yeah. Pull up Bentley Continental cool. Yeah. Wake up in the morning next to you. Yeah. Count a million just to start my day. If you say you love me, girl, you know it's just a phase. Hey, I've been waiting on you for some days. Before your car smash, better look both ways. I don't take advice, so there's nothing you can say. Titties in my face, gonna be hard to look away.